Morning, Moscow. What will you have?
Champagne.
Breakfast?
Yeah.
Last night,
Just pull and leave me alone.
what have you got there today?
Book.
What's it about?
You wouldn't understand, honey.
That's not even English.
No, it's not.
Man, do I need a drink.
Texas.
Johnny,
Didn't expect to see you here today.
just stop by for a quick one.
Are they happy?
They look alright.
On me. You're gonna have that out 100 times today.
You're telling me?
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
For what?
Excuse me?
Congratulations for what?
My son.
Oh, you should have a cigar.
Married. He got married this morning.
Really
Uh-huh.
beautiful.
It sure was. Right up the hill at the cloisters. The garden with all the flowers. Smelled like lilacs. You been up there?
I've been up there.
Never knew there were places like that in New York. Up though, muggy. I perspired right through this.
Very early for me.
Oh, it's not over. I'm on a break. Hey, John. Set me up. I still have to go over my speech before the meal. Oh, wait. The reception. What time is it?
Almost noon.
Sorry. Got around.
It's 11:30. You have time? Relax. Well, he must be a baby.
Not anymore.
Slow down, Texas.
Texas?
The guys here made it up the other night. I'm not even from Texas.
I like it.
Well, okay then. Nobody's here.
It's early.
Is there a game this afternoon?
Yankees.
Playing.
Detroit, I think. Or Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I might stop by when it's all over. I mean, a reception can't last for more like, what, 2 or 3 hours?
You know where we are.
So, what was it like?
It was a wedding. There was a hassle all week. Everyone flying in, nobody married to anybody they used to be. And I'm in a sleeping bag on the floor, 2 in-laws down from my ex-wife.
How was this speaking, the walk down the aisle?
Fine. Fine, it was all fine.
Is she pregnant?
Nah. Nothing like that. She's in school. They wanted so bad to live in New York. Gotta hand it to them. They did it. This thing today. Totally planned out. They had matching gloves.
Your son and his wife.
The girls died to match their dresses.
Oh, what color?
I don't know. I think they called it pastel or something. Nothing's wrong with pastel. It's just the whole show, you know.
So you slept with your ex-wife?
the same room.
Do you still want to fuck her?
Excuse me?
Because I never want to when I break up. Only in my dreams I sometimes fuck them. But just if I've been very lonely, I wonder if you still thought about it.
No, I don't. Never.
Very odd.
Oh, so is she.
But at one time, she drove me wild.
Is that any of your business?
You're in New York with no one to keep you company.
My son.
He's busy. My place looks over the river. I see Mr. Washington's Bridge every night, all lit up and no place to go. You want to see it?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
That's too bad.
You ought to be careful, you know, talking like that.
Maybe it's the suit. I love a man in a suit.
Oh.
It's a nice view. Nobody has a view in New York, but mine is spectacular.
That's quite some accent you have there.
I'm from Moscow.
Ah, well, how'd you get here?
I was thirsty.
I mean America.
No, I have friends in high places.
Can I get you, what are you drinking?
Champagne.
Johnny! Can I get, what's your name?
Sonia.
Sonia, that's pretty. Can I get Sonia a glass of champagne?
With a schnapps, are you okay?
He's got a wedding to go to.
I know. You know.
I don't have to be anywhere really until 1. I just wanted to be early to collect my thoughts.
I can help you.
This is helping me.
What about your speech?
I have to read it over. I didn't even know I had to pick one. My buddy, Kurt, told me I had to, so I've been planning it.
You should say it out loud in front of someone.
Nah, I don't have to. Do I?
It's a good idea. I used to give speeches.
Yeah? Where?
I was a dancer.
Dancers give speeches.
Sometimes, if they're singers too.
You're a singer. You should be pleasant. He plays the piano.
This is New York, baby.
I just thought, if you sing, you know, he's been so busy since he got here last year. I don't think he's playing enough. I don't think he's satisfied.
That's sweet.
I just don't want to see him frustrated, you know, to lose his drive.
You got drive.
Nah. That's why I want to see him use his.
I like you.
You're a good looking woman.
Thank you.
Just a fact.
So, what part of me do you like best?
Okay. I was just being nice, okay? You don't have to get all like this, okay?
What kind of drive do you have, Tex, that's drinking this early in the morning?
I'm in here because it's a special occasion.
Everyone in here knows you.
I'm a friendly guy. I make a point of that. I don't know anyone and we're all crowded in there. It's just a place to go, you know. Have a beer, watch a game. What's your occasion?
Oh, honey, I don't need to make up an occasion. Does it make you feel old? Your baby getting married?
I felt old when he was born. Now I am old.
You're the perfect age for a man to be.
It's a perfect age, but I never had that one before.
It's true, you're at the height of your powers.
No kidding.
Do your speech.
I don't know, I have to read it over.
Do that, then come back to me and do it for me.
What's that?
Like you would say it to everyone at the party.
You don't mind?
I want to hear it.
Well, might be a good idea to say it at once.
Okay,
It's not long.
good. I mean, it's better short than sweet.
You won't know anyone I'm referring to.
I don't mind.
Okay. Ready? I want to thank everyone for coming here today, from wherever they're from, to share the celebration of Ben and Keisha's wedding day. Does that sound too formal? I don't want to sound like a date
It's
film.
nice.
Okay. As many of you know, Benjamin is my only child. And there's a whole lot of things a man thinks when his only child tells him he's going to get married. At first, I gotta admit, it feels like a kick in the head. Now, I don't expect him to understand that, and I couldn't have understood it myself till I felt it, but I raised Ben since he was a little boy. I worked in a restaurant most of the time, and he would watch movies in the break room, and then, driving home, he would always tell me the whole stories of what they were all about. And he was always supposed to be finished by the time we turned onto our street. But most of the time, by then, of course, he was asleep, and I would carry him into bed. And that's the sum total of what I know of all the movies that came out in the 90s, because I sure as hell didn't get to see any of them on my own. And since he was 4 or 5, he would bring his checkerboard into my room and play on the floor till I woke up to make him breakfast. I woke up just the other day, hearing that click and clack and looking down, expecting him to be there, and obviously he wasn't. And that's just a couple of instances. There's a whole lot of folks involved in bringing up a kid that makes him who he's gonna be, and a lot of those people aren't here today, and I wouldn't even know how to find them, even if I tried. There was this crossing lady who used to give Ben a dime every Friday, and he just stacked them up. He would never spend them, just stack them up on his dresser top. Who the hell knows where she is now? Oh, and this guy here, Bobby, yes, Bobby. When Ben was in the 1st grade, he used to get Ben from school and make him a sandwich or hot dog till I got home every day. I found out not only recently that he gave up a job in Denver just to, I'd be getting in and they'd be playing blackjack or watching Nightmare on Elm Street or doing something equally inappropriate. Yeah. And well, Marion, yes, Marion every year, never failed. She would come up and bake Ben a birthday cake. She made that cake we're all about to eat now. Brought it all the way from home in her suitcase. I didn't know Ben was coming, and suddenly there he was. And I thought everything about being a father was tough. Anybody who knows me, women especially, are always complaining that I never show my feelings, or that I don't have any at all. But Ben, he woke me up and showed me that I have a heart. 'Cause today is breaking it! Raise your glasses to the couple! Huh?
Texas,
Yep.
it's too long.
RJ, My name is RJ. You really think I was going to say that? No. They're just notes. I'm going to take most of it out.
And the end?
Yeah, I just thought maybe a joke in the end. Because every time I practice it, I get a little choked up, you know, and I really want to avoid that at all costs. Anyway, I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time. I should lose the joke, huh?
Was there a joke?
You didn't want to laugh?
No.
Fuck. Son of a bitch. How should I end it then?
Say you're happy.
Nah.
Say you're happy. Welcome to the family. Blah, blah, blah.
I only met her last week.
So long.
I can't act like suddenly she's special to me. Someday I'll feel it, not right away, but someday maybe I will. And then I say it. I don't get it. I thought marriage was finished with the 70s. And now what? Man. White weddings in June and flower gowns? And you know what I don't get? Regular folks acting like they're royalty, dressed up like kings and queens and drinking champagne and pardon me, attendants in gloves and people waiting on them and driving around in big flashy cars. It's beneath us. It's stupid. As the common man, common people, no pride.
I love fairy tale weddings.
Yeah, women do. I don't know why.
Love, honey. It's all about love.
You gotta be kidding me.
My husbands were all very romantic. All my weddings were special.
Yeah, I bet.
They were.
Why didn't they last?
Oh, who cares?
I wouldn't call that a success.
Having 3 husbands I was madly in love with was fabulous success.
You put it that way,
You love women?
I don't have anything against them.
You like to make love.
Sure.
It's an art.
What is it?
Love. I could show you.
Show me what.
You can see the river from my bed, you know. Lay back in the pillows and watch the sun set.
I don't believe in all that crap.
You've had a broken heart.
No. Nothing like that. I'm just cold.
You're not cold.
You know, I can't help feeling that when a woman's talking to me like that she's playing at something. Because when she's all mushy, I can't help wondering who in the hell is she talking to. It feels like you would talk to a baby or something.
I love men. So hard, so big. I cannot understand that kind of woman who can live without that pleasure.
You sure you want to talk like that?
I say what I feel.
You can get in a whole lot of trouble using that kind of imagery on a guy in a bar.
I like the men in their suits. I go down to Bryant Park. Behind the library on 42nd, I go at lunchtime just to look at the men in their suits.
I haven't worn a suit since my dad died.
Such a good color.
I didn't even have a suit. My son took me down to this suit place down at Wall Street. It was like a huge airplay hangar full of suits.
It fits you well.
Why do they have to get married? They're both Americans. They don't even have a kid yet. I wanted to say to him, travel. I did. I said it to him down at the suit place. And he said, we can travel together. I said, you know, what about fooling around a little bit? Not to push him, but he's such a young guy. All that responsibility. When I was his age, I had a 5-year-old kid. A kid changes everything. If he wanted, he could do stuff. I couldn't do anything. He plays the piano. He's not going to play anymore, I know it.
Maybe not.
He used to have me there pushing. Without that,
Maybe she is pushing.
well, I don't want to see a pussy whipped. Handpacked.
Oh, I don't mind.
My hands are off the wheel now. But I can't help it. I'm not into any of this introspective shit. That stuff drives me crazy. I don't want to lose him, you know. That's what it comes down to in the end. Just you raise a child and you give him piano lessons, take him camping, teach him stuff, you show him things. It's really fucking hard. But you do it. And then what? He's gone. Can't fuck me. But that's not natural. You don't have a child, I bet you wouldn't know how it is to lose a child.
I've had abortions.
Yeah. I had a snip snip.
Oh, God.
Because it used to scare the shit out of me. Afraid so much that it could happen again. That I couldn't even, get it together for a while. So, I cut the cord. 22 years old. Younger than he is now.
My mother was very young when she had me. She told me not to keep the baby the first time. I never saw her again after I left Soviet Union. Never.
That's a shame. You know what? Why don't you come with me to the party? Just a bunch of the friends from school, my ex-wife and then Keisha's, her cousins.
Don't joke.
It's a party, some music, some toasting, you could sing.
No, honey.
Why not?
You call me later if you want to come to my place.
You afraid Dan will care? You or not?
You should go.
It's so dark in here. It's 12 noon. Go for a walk around the park. Look at the flowers. I like this place, but man, it's gloomy, isn't it? This early, you gotta hit things just right for them to be. It's too early for a place like this.
This is where I read.
Why don't you read in the park?
Good night. And I wouldn't find you in the park.
Why would you want to find me?
You, somebody else, whatever.
But it's Saturday and it's summertime. Go out and get some air.
I am working.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah?
I was just going. So what? No law says you can take off a couple of hours. There's nothing like that park anywhere I've lived. It just makes everything seem real pretty.
The light hurts my eyes.
Go real early.
I sleep late.
Okay then. Should I take your number?
Sure.
Some. No. Really?
It's a good speech, Texas.
I'm not sure I'm going to say all this.
Say it. Like you said it to me.
Those people are going to want to hear how terrific everything is, how perfect they'll look.
So what?
It's their day.
Days don't belong to anyone.
That's true.
They want you to be somebody else today. They'll always want you to be somebody else. And then it's their week. And then it's their anniversary. And nobody ever has to look anyone in the eye anymore. They know it's a lost cause. It was over. The day they dressed up like princes and went up the hill to the park. They know. So don't mind what they want to hear. Say your speech. It's how you really feel, baby. And that's all there is.
That's good. It's right on. You're not saying all this to get me in trouble, are you? Okay. If you want to come by, you come by. I'm sure there will be champagne.
Don't wash off that number.
I won't. It's right at the entrance of the park. To the left as you're going in. Maybe I'll go see the world now. Where are you from again?
St. Petersburg.
I want to go somewhere that's hot. Maybe South America.
Rio. Rio is nice.
We'll see. Hey, John. Keep score.
I will.
Johnny, could you...
I wonder where he's going to find the park. Doesn't look like he knows where he's headed. He's just standing out there on the sidewalk. Maybe I ought to.
No, wait.
There he goes.